What's up, everybody? It is the Best Spot Kid Smooth, and I am back with another video. Today, I want to talk about Game Pass's amazing 2023 lineup. Now, 2020 was great. 2021 was even better. 2022 was so-so, but 2023 for Xbox and Xbox Game Pass is about to be just record-breaking good. I'm talking about like within the first month of Xbox Game Pass, probably already like kind of overshadows the entirety of 2022. And that's saying a lot because 2022 had some good catches. So today in this video, I want to talk about all the games coming to Game Pass in 2022 that is confirmed. And a lot of these games are coming relatively soon. And then I also want to focus on, how much output that Xbox and its first party team will be supplying that, because I think Xbox has about 6 games that confirmed that they're actually releasing in 2023. And there could be 2 more, on the second half of the year. So let's talk about Xbox and Xbox Game Pass and what they got coming for 2023 and why probably now, or at least next month, would be an awesome month to get an Xbox console, whether it's a Series S or Series X, or if you want to, invest into a gaming PC to join the Xbox ecosystem. Check it out. All right, first and foremost, let's talk about what Xbox is actually doing from a first party standpoint. So they're actually jumping out the gate fairly early. Now, it's not the biggest release, but we know January 31st, Age of Empires 2, the definitive edition, is finally making its way to consoles on Xbox Series X and Xbox Series S. These are current gen only releases. Xbox One version will be available via xCloud Play and Game Pass. So that's a first party release. That's by I think who's doing that? That's the World's Edge Studio, and I think in collaboration with Relic, if I'm not mistaken. But obviously that's an Xbox IP, Age of Empires 2, the definitive edition that is confirmed for January 31st. So that's going to be the first game out the boat. The next game is going to be Ghostwire Tokyo, and that's going to be in March. We're looking at March 28th, the Xbox version, and that's going to be launching in Xbox Game Pass. Expect some DLC, expect some Xbox perks that'll be launching, and some updates, maybe some added missions, or that will be added into that version, exactly like how they did with the Deathloop, and that finally came to Game Pass. So that's 2 so far from Xbox first party, and we know that Redfall is coming. That is Windows Central and some other guys with insider knowledge has confirmed this is a May release, and they're shooting for early May. And they're going to do the Forza thing where if you buy, the expensive bundle, or, you can get it access to it maybe 4 days early. So that's putting us at the last week of April. So I expect, honestly, somewhere between May 2nd and May 5th for a global release of Redfall. So that's 3 games now. Redfall will be the new IP, the new release that's like not been playable anywhere before. So right now we got Age of Empires 2, the definitive edition, in January, Ghostwire Tokyo at the end of March, and you have Redfall early May. And not only that, there is obviously Minecraft Legends, which we could probably anticipate that's probably going to be an April release. We have Forza Motorsport 8, which is confirmed. I think they're going to be about 6 months of polishing, so I expect Forza Motorsport 8 sometime in June. And I think Starfield is the tricky one, because I would love to see Starfield in March, but I feel like their marketing has to rev up like ASAP if it's going to come out in March. People think it's going to come out at the in fall. It's going to miss its 6 months. The first half of 2023. Right now, it's still confirmed for the first half of 2023. Given Redfall is coming out in May, there's a vacancy in the month of June. Obviously, I think Forza is coming out in June. That leaves March or April for that game to release. So far we have Age of Empires 2, the definitive edition, We have Ghostwire Tokyo, March 28th. That's the date I'm putting out. We got Minecraft Legends. I think that's sometime in April. We have Forza Motorsport. I'm sorry. We got Redfall, which is in May. I think Forza sometime in June, and I think Starfield. That would be insane if that happens. Starfield sometime between April and June of the release. But there's also you also got to consider there is GoldenEye 007, which is going to be done by Rare. This is a first party studio. It shares obviously with Nintendo because Nintendo owns some parts of the property and Rare owns some parts of the property. So that's why this game is only releasing on Nintendo Switch and on Xbox series consoles and the Xbox One. I think the Nintendo is just getting sort of like the 64 port. This is I think the series is getting like some sort of HD remaster that's coming out sometime in 2023. So that puts us at 8, and then you have no, that puts us at 7. And then you also got to consider Age of Empires 4, which is confirmed now. Age of Empires 2, the definitive edition, is confirmed for January 31st. I'm going to assume the Age of Empires is going to launch sometime in October to meet an anniversary, the 4. So, and they can allow some time between 2 and 4 because they're pretty stacked on the front end. So but I do expect it to be towards probably closer to the end of the year. So that puts us at 8. Now that's just first party alone. And now Xbox has not, since their showcase last year, they talked about their only announcing games pretty much from June 2022 to June 2023. Xbox usually has a holiday release. Now, with the exception of 2022, there wasn't really anything big. Their holiday release was Pentiment and Grounded, pretty much. This year, there's still a chance for either Hellblade 2 and or Avowed to sort of pair with the Stalker 2 release. I think Stalker 2 is the end of the year release, and I think they can close out the year with a trio of Stalker 2, Hellblade 2, and maybe in the Age of Empires 4 port to sort of like close out the year. But that's insane just from a first party standpoint. So from a first party standpoint, that would be about 9 games. 9 or 10 games from first party, because this is what I think is happening. We got, again, Age of Empires 2, the definitive edition, January 31st. Ghostwire Tokyo, March 28th. What did I say was coming out next? I think Minecraft Legends sometime in April. Redfall early May. Forza sometime in June. Starfield sometime between March and June. You have we have what am I missing? Age of Empires 4, I think later in the year, and I think they have the 007 GoldenEye that's coming, and then I think Avowed. Now this is a complete thing. Avowed or Hellblade is coming out at the holiday time of 2023, so that puts it at 9 first party titles. Now let's get into Xbox Game Pass, because all those games that I said are coming to Xbox Game Pass. They're first party games, but Xbox Game Pass has a whole lot of filler, and I don't want to say filler in a bad way, but a whole lot of quality releases coming in that time. And I don't have time really to detail all of them about. We're just going to go by name. So what's coming to Game Pass? And just to kind of remind you of a particular song, why I made this song. But let's talk about Game Pass.
Game Pass, got it on my PC and my Xbox. Game Pass, keep adding games to my backlog. They say they got no games, man, don't know what they saying. I just think they hating, stuck on that PlayStation. Game Pass, got it on my PC and my Xbox.
Okay, so Game Pass in total, like I said, just this. Now I wish Xbox updates their coming soon list like realistically, because there's a lot more games than this in between pretty much Persona 3 in Wolong that are coming, right? That are already like confirmed. But just this list alone, look, you have Persona 3, Persona 4 Golden, Monster Hunter Rise, which is the next gen version, Atomic Heart, which looks incredible. That's at the end of February. Wolong is the first week of March. Like, bro, between January 19th, January 30, I think 20th, and then Age of Empires is the 31st. Atomic Heart is at the end of February. And 10 Wolong Fallen Dynasty, which is literally, I hate to say, this is going to be a poor man's Sekiro. This game is going to be legit, dude. It's going to be legit. And this is day one on Game Pass. Each of these games you have to legit. This is a $70 game. Wolong, I believe, is a $60 or $70 game. Persona, you're gonna probably have to buy it for $40 or $50 on PlayStation and whatever. Monster Hunter Rise is gonna be like a $60 game, bro. Now, that's just literally in the next coming weeks, because we're at the last day of December at the time of this recording. Now let's talk about the entire of confirmed games so far for Xbox Game Pass. Persona 3 Portable, January 19th. Persona 4 Golden, January 19th. Monster Hunter Rise, January 20th. Age of Empires 2, January 31st. Includinati, that's a game preview game, January 31st. Robo Quest, January. Atomic Heart, February 21st. Wolong Fallen Dynasty, of course, that's March 3rd. Amnesia, The Bunker, that's coming out in March. Way of the Woods, also coming out in March. Ghostwire Tokyo, I told you guys that's going to be March 28th. Infinite Guitars, Party Animals, which had a good showing at the Game Awards. It's just like Gang Beasts with, cute little animals. Spirit Tea, Blaze Blue, the Cross Tag Battle Special Edition. Forza, Minecraft, Planet of Lana, The Last Case of Benedict Fox. This is an Xbox global publishing game. Lightyear Frontier, Redfall, Starfield, Age of Empires 4, Ara, History Untold. That's actually an Xbox first party title, so that's number 10. Ara is but it's the only thing about this game that's for PC, so it doesn't really count on my list because I ain't playing it until it comes to console. You have Arc 2, you have Bounty Star, you have Cocoon, which is the inside limbo type game. You have Dungeons 4. You have Yudikin Chronicles 100 Heroes. Now, I think Yudikin Chronicles Rising came out in 2021. Good game. Couldn't finish it, but good game. You have Erebin Shadow Legacy, and we forget that awesome looking, I think it's a free to play Exo Mecha, that big mech game with those beautiful graphics, supposedly still coming out in 2023. Flintlock, which is the game I'm looking for, The Siege of Dawn. Flintlock is it's made by the dudes that did Exo Generation, so it has those graphics, man. It's something about the way that Exo Generation looks, but the thing about Flintlock that I'm looking forward to, it's not like a turn-based RPG. It's an action adventure experience in which I can easily get jiggy with, and I'm looking forward to that. We got GoldenEye 007, Guilty Gear Strive, Hollow Knight Silksong, Homestead Arcana, Hot Wheels The Unleashed Edition, which is supposed to be coming to Game Pass in 20. If it's not, it's supposed to be coming to Game Pass. That's, I think, next month. Humankind, Lies of P, which is literally our Bloodborne sequel that we're looking for. So Humankind, that's launching day and date into Xbox Game Pass. Little Witch in the Woods full release is coming out. I think the previews on Game Pass now. Mad Streets, Maquette, Nino Kuni 2, which has never been on Xbox. Pigeon Simulator, that's actually interesting. Pigeon Simulator. There's Railway Empire 2, not my type of game. Ravenlock, looking forward to that. Replaced, Routine, Slime Rancher 2, Solar Ash, Stalker 2, The Big Con, The Texas Chainsaw Massacre, Thirsty Suitors, Turnip Boy Robs a Bank, and Valheim. Bro, those are the only confirmed games for 2023. Only confirmed. And then you got to understand, we still got MLB The Show 2023. We know that's coming to Game Pass day and date, just like the last 2 games. So MLB The Show 23, You also got to consider Warhammer Darktide that has to make its Xbox console release. Yeah, that's a lot of games, bro. That is a lot of games. So, and I'm telling you right now, like the first half of 2023 already just like eats up the entire year of 2022. And like I said, 2022 has some gems like High on Life, which was a great game that came out and whatnot. But I mean, and then there's still the possibility we haven't heard from id Software, you know what I mean? We haven't, and there's supposed to be another rumored game from the guys that make Ghostwire Tokyo Tango. They're supposed to be doing a like a Jet Set Radio based type game that's going to be probably like a little cheap game that's probably going to show up on Xbox within the next 2 months, whenever this showcase happens. You also got to consider like Quake 4 still has to make it. Like, I know they did Quake 4 for PC and put it on Game Pass, but there is a Quake 4 that exists for Xbox 360. Whether they do it for either turn it backwards compatible, or if id want to put in the work and make like a proper port like they did with the Quake 1 and I think Quake 2 that they did Quake 1 HD remaster. If they do the same thing with Quake 4, that would be a blessing that I would be looking forward to playing. So 2023, man, is looking very, very, very strong, and I'm probably going to be full. Matter of fact, if Xbox is able to pull off 2023 in a way that I think they are trying, if Starfield, Forza, Redfall, Minecraft Legends keep its first half of the year, releasing anywhere between January and June, and they still are able to pull off a second half release of the year, a fall release of a Hellblade 2 or Avowed to pair with Stalker 2 and Age of Empires 4, bro, it would have been well worth it, because at that time then 2024 is going to look stupid crazy, because 2024 is probably when all the rest of the games come that we got the announcements for, like Contraband, Perfect Dark, and Fable, State of Decay like 3, stuff like that. So we shall see. 2023 so far looking good, and it's definitely easily the best year for Game Pass, and like I said, it's starting off early with the 2 Persona games, Monster Hunter, Atomic Heart, Wolong. Please guys, let me know what you think in the comment section below. As always, Xbox is the best box. I am the best spot. Good night or good morning if you're on the other side of the globe. I'm out of here. Peace.